My name's Laura Rose. I'm a photographer here in New York. I live in Brooklyn and I shoot fashion and beauty. I'd gotten a call from a producer who had seen some work that I'd done last fall, and it was exciting to be able to shoot 3 consecutive days with a team of people that you really respect and enjoy working with. And it was right up my alley in terms of what I shoot, what I enjoy shooting. But it was a really fun and challenging experience because we shot so many different types of styles, ranging from lifestyle, beauty, to high fashion.
I think I like this. Feels like instantly.
On this shoot in particular, we had a stylist and a stylist assistant, hair person, and a makeup person, which I've worked with extensively over the last couple of years. I had my first assistant, and I also had a lighting assistant. We also were fortunate enough to have a digital tech, and each person really brings an enormous part to the shoot, especially in this situation where it was so technical and we needed to make sure that everything was right before we moved on to the next shot. Having 2 assistants, for me, photographer assistants, was really important, so I could focus on making sure that everything was going the way that it needed to go while they could be moving on to the next setup, which we had discussed prior to moving forward. And because we were doing so many different types of shots, it's great to bring your crew in that you have worked with and that you do have a relationship with. As a photographer, you have your vision and it's up to you to bring the vision to life, but it's so important to have a good team. I love being able to go back and forth between 24/70 because it really can give you the various focal lengths. And especially when you're doing an editorial, I tend to go in with as much of a clear idea of what I want to achieve. But sometimes, you know, you can be doing a shot in particular and you like it, but you want something to be slightly different. And to have that ability without really even moving yourself to zoom in or zoom out, you can sometimes find a completely different moment that I think can be very freeing as a photographer. We could have her on the sidewalk with that behind. Beautiful. To have that ability to shoot at a 24, you really can encompass the environment. Beautiful. And sometimes, whether it's a building or architecture or the street, it can really help tell the story. Having that wide of a shot can just be really interesting. I might do one that's a little closer where you can get in there. That's pretty.
High five.
So stay there, I'm gonna move. But you stay just like that. So let's have you in the sidewalk here just a little, and then I might possibly move you into the street, but I just want to wait till that car moves. Chin up just a little. Nice. So we are a wrap! Yay! You have to shoot as much as possible because you can read and research and you know, look at a million magazines and great photographers' work, but it's really hard to achieve until you start working on your craft by doing it. You just have to play and experiment as much as you can. I found it very difficult initially shooting fashion because you want to shoot fashion. you need clothes and styling and hair and makeup. So it's very difficult when you're first starting to get a strong team that is willing to work for pictures. You do whatever you can to get the pictures and to make it work and really experiment. And then you'll slowly find your style and it'll evolve over time, and eventually you'll have a body of work. I love the VC function.
So that's what it's really going to look like.
I love the beauty of shooting at 2.8.
Yeah, good. That's pretty. That's nice. I like that.
It was really pouring. It was really, really raining. So sometimes you just have to be able to roll with the punches and think quickly on your feet. I had done so much research and so much homework, and I'd scouted the location. I knew going in that regardless we had one shot that we could do and the weather was not an issue.
All for the shot. All for the shot. Whatever it takes. Yes, exactly.
I have no problem getting on my hands and knees with paper towels and scrubbing the floor if I know at the end of the day that's going to make the end result look better.
Me, kind of here, shooting to where the edge of where the guy with the glasses is. Okay. Maybe a little bit more. So I'd love to get like a little fill into the ceiling and just around the side, just so it doesn't go really dark. Yeah. The light right here is really beautiful. So she's up close. It could be really, really nice, but I know it's just going to drop off. Maybe just start with a fill on her, because I think really soft and pretty would be great. But just popping it a little so it doesn't fall off too fast.
That's so nice. I love that. That's gorgeous.
My hope was the weather would break. At least the rain would let up. I was thinking of a million possibilities.
I think we're okay. I'm going to do a plate at 70 and a plate at 24 before I move. And of course, there's no people now.
In terms of the range of using a 2470, I love the f2.8. I love being able to drop the background out of focus and really make the subject just pop.
That's nice.
I'm going to have you lay back a little to vary it.
Tamron, they were very open and receptive to ideas, and
That was pretty.
it just made it a really fun experience. And it was exciting to be able to shoot 3 consecutive days with a team of people that you really respect and enjoy working with.